Alright, hello citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Night here once again, and welcome back to System Shock Radio. So, as always, I got some topics for you guys. And of course, if this is your first time watching System Shock Radio, first of all, welcome. But we pretty much talk about pretty much anything. But if you are returning, of course, welcome back. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is a question, and it's a question that's been on quite a few people's minds as of a few days ago, when a certain specific announcement was made, and that is Will Ospreay headed to WWE? So, Will Ospreay's contract with New Japan looks like it is officially up. So now, people are speculating where is he going to go next. So right now it seems like the two major options, and not his only options obviously, but like the two expected outcomes is him him heading to WWE or him ultimately signing with AEW. And really this should be where will Ospreay end up, because as there is kind of like arguments for both sides, whether he goes to WWE or AEW. So on one hand, with WWE, it was mentioned that that he'd be interested and open to go in WWE. Apparently, he said he's open to any and all ventures or venues. Him going to WWE is a possibility that if WWE extends an offer to him, he'll listen to them and definitely go. And for WWE, it would be a very, very huge getting Will Ospreay. Apparently, it looks like if he were to sign, he'd be the face of the upcoming WWE NXT Europe brand, which was supposed to be, I think, NXT Europe, like the relaunch, not like NXT UK, but kind of the relaunch of NXT UK in the form of NXT Europe was supposed to happen this year, if I'm not mistaken, but looks like it'll be pushed till later on down the line. But Will Ospreay in WWE would be a very huge get. But on the other hand, of course, AEW, Will Ospreay's been making a number of appearances with AEW. In fact, kind of in an ongoing storyline where he has this partnership with Don Callis as part of the Don Callis family. So it probably wouldn't be too much of a stretch to assume that he'd want to sign with AEW, especially with him appearing very frequently on their television and everything. Now, granted, that also was through their partnership with New Japan, but there have been plenty of stars who have appeared several times for AEW, who ended up signing. Whether Will Ospreay goes, I know he's definitely going to kill it. Judging by what we've just mentioned, it seems like AEW would be more likely, but we'll see. But let me know in the comments, would you guys be interested in him going to WWE at all? The next thing that we're going to talk about is that WWE's Bash in Berlin has been announced, and that is going to be the first premium live event, and in Germany, as the name suggests. So this is courtesy of WWE.com, and it says I'm going to read some excerpts from this article here. It says, WWE, part of TKO Group Holdings, today announced that Bash in Berlin, the first ever major WWE Premium Live event to be held in Germany, will emanate from the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin, Germany on Saturday, August 31st, I should say, of 2024. And actually, for context, this article was posted on October 25th, so only a few days ago. And another excerpt here says, the announcement of Bash in Berlin in partnership with Live Nation follows the huge success of multiple international WWE Premium Live events for the past 12 months, including Elimination Chamber from Montreal, Backlash from Puerto Rico, Night of Champions from Jeddah, and Money in the Bank from London. Australia will play host to Elimination Chamber, Perth, on Saturday, February 24th of 2024. So WWE's really, I actually like this idea, them testing the waters and having different events in different parts of the world, having like different premium live events in parts of the world. I think that's a really cool idea, and so I can't wait for him to go to Germany. I know Gunther definitely expressed his interest and excitement for the event, and it is a very big event. Some people have also alluded to them potentially having an event in France, and at some point with, and them bringing up how warm of a reception that Baron Corbin got while he was there, so he may have something to do with that. But this is exciting, and it's interesting to see, and like the article suggests, it is exciting that they're going to be essentially having premium live events in two different countries. He's in Australia and in Germany next year. So next year is shaping up to be pretty big. WWE's been making a lot of big moves as of late, and it's really awesome to see. But the next thing that we're going to talk about is Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link. A bit more specifically, Missing Link, only because Kingdom Hearts 4 we still don't know a whole lot about, but it looks like we're going to be getting some news about Missing Link next week. So this is courtesy of thegamer.com, and this article was published 2 days ago. And according to the article here, it says, after having previously teased that something for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is on the horizon, Tetsuya Nomura has finally confirmed when he'll hear next about the game. Last April was undoubtedly one of the biggest months of news that Kingdom Hearts fans have ever seen, with the announcement of Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link both made on the same day to celebrate the series' 20th anniversary. Since then, we've heard very little about either game, which isn't so surprising for Kingdom Hearts 4, but it's for Missing Link since it seemed close to being released when it was first revealed. Well, ever since Missing Link's closed beta at the start of the year, fans have been wondering where the heck the game is, as up until a few days ago, nothing had been said about it for more than 6 months. Then, just a few days ago, the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Twitter account was rebranded to be themed around Missing Link. A new image was revealed, and it was teased that something new was finally going to be shared. Although the last tease was very vague and didn't tell us anything about the game beyond the fact that the game was alive and apparently contains a construction site, the latest update actually gives us something concrete via a text message from Tetsuya Nomura. As reported and translated by Kingdom Hearts Insider, or KH Insider as it's said in the article here, Tetsuya Nomura's message confirms that more news on the game is going to be coming next week. Nomura said, "Good evening. Actually, it's been a while since I last posted, so I thought I'd draw something. But I thought I'd share it quietly this time, but I was shocked by the response, so I'll leave it for another time. I'll be posting a little bit of information next week, so please follow me and wait." Also, in the previous prototype test, I said it was about 50% of this service, but I would like to correct the last time it was about 30%. And so, that was the official tweet here. Obviously, it's in Japanese, so it's translated. But interesting. It is interesting. So I've heard murmurs of Missing Link, and the fact that it's going to be a mobile game similar to Union Cross, which I guess is why they tweeted from the Union Cross Twitter. And I imagine as we get prepared for Kingdom Hearts 4, which it should be at any point now, I imagine Missing Link will kind of be to both tie us over until we get to Kingdom Hearts 4 and establish some lore going into Kingdom Hearts 4. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. But I imagine that that'll provide us some lore and some story as we head into Kingdom Hearts 4 and connect the pieces there as we begin a big new chapter in Kingdom Hearts 4. So let me know if you guys are excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, and for the future of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. There's been a lot of speculation as to what could be in store for Kingdom Hearts 4, with it being in a different world. Some people wanted them to explore other Disney properties such as Star Wars or Marvel. But we will ultimately see what they do with Kingdom Hearts 4. But me personally, I'm excited and interested to see where it goes. The last major thing, not counting Melody of Memory, was Kingdom Hearts 3 back in 2019. But at least in terms of mainline numbered game. But I'm interested to see what they do with Kingdom Hearts 4. Admittedly, I've seen very little of it. I try not to see too much of something because I want to go in mostly as blind as possible to like really surprise myself. But sometimes I can't help myself. And sometimes it's spoiled for me anyway on social media. But yeah, so I'm interested. Let me know if you guys are interested. But the next thing we're gonna talk about is the PS5 Slim. And, so the PlayStation 5 Slim model was announced, and we have another article. This is from PlayStation blog, the PlayStation blog, I should say. And this is from October 10th of 2023. So earlier this month. And and some excerpts from the article says, as the holiday season approaches, we are excited to share that we have a new PS5 model launching. To address the evolving needs of players, our engineering and design teams collaborated on a new form factor that provides greater choice and flexibility. The same technology features that make PS5 the best to play are packed into a smaller form factor, along with an attachable Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive and a 1 terabyte solid state drive for more internal storage. The new PS5 model has been reduced in value by more than 30% and weighed by 18% and 24% compared to the previous models. There are 4 separate cover panels, with the top portion in a glossy look, while the bottom remains in matte. If you purchase the PS5 Digital Edition, you can add the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive for PS5 later, as it will also be sold separately for $79.99 USD, which is €119.99 and 99 GPB and 11,980 JPY. I forget exactly what those other two units of currency are. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. And it says the new PS5 model will be available starting this November in the U.S. at select local retailers and direct.playstation.com where available. It will continue to roll out globally in the following months. Once inventory of the current PS5 model is sold out, the newest PS5 will become the only model available. We have the recommended retail prices for the new PS5 models are also as follows, beginning with the rollout in November at participating retailers. So in the U.S., it will be the PS5 with the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive will be $499.99 USD, and then the PS5 Digital Edition will be $449.99 USD. And then in Europe, it will be $549.99 for the one with Ultra HD and the Blu-ray disc drive, and then the Digital Edition will be $449.99. So pretty much similar to America, at least for the Digital Edition. And then in the UK, the PS5 with Ultra HD will be PS5 with the Blu-ray disc drive, I should say, will be $479.99, and then the Digital Edition will be $389.99, and those are in GPB. And then in Japan, and the PS5 with the disc drive will be 66,980 JPY, and then the Digital Edition will be 59,980 JPY. And apparently it also comes with a stand, so quite a bit going on with the PlayStation Slim. So right off the bat, people were expecting a Slim model to be announced at some point, because up to this point, I think just about every PlayStation model, maybe except for the PlayStation 1, I'm not entirely sure, but I think every PlayStation model has had a Slim version. They had the PS2 Slim, then the PS3 Slim, and then the PS4 Slim. And out of all those Slim models, I've at least owned 2 of those. I had a PS2 Slim and I had a PS4 Slim. The PS4 Slim was actually my first PS4 that I bought, the one that got corrupted and I lost on my save file. But anyway, so PlayStation 5 continuing the tradition of the Slim, and it's interesting, and I imagine a little bit cheaper, so that people can get their hands on it, and it does have that disc drive. But the problem is that apparently you need the internet to connect the console to the disc drive. So the disc drive you can attach, but if you don't have internet, you can't connect it, which is really weird and upset a lot of people. Is a very interesting choice, having this disc drive that you can attach and then detach. As well if you want. But the fact that you need internet to connect to it is a really, really, really weird a really weird addition to it, and a lot of people aren't happy about it. They call the decision dumb and stupid. It kind of is very dumb. I wonder why they did it that way. But nevertheless, if you guys are excited for the PS5 Slim, let me know in the comments. But the last thing that we're going to talk about is a very interesting one. It's one I do want to kind of explore, and that is confidence versus arrogance. What is the difference between the two? What defines one over the other? And where is the line drawn between confidence and arrogance? I feel like this has been this has been in kind of the debate going on for a while. But first let's look at some dictionary definitions. And while I looked up arrogance to look up the dictionary definitions, as Google said, the search may be relevant to recent activity, and lo and behold, it says arrogance versus confidence that you can click on, and so I have it defined, so that's pretty. That's pretty interesting. So we'll look at that as well. So, confidence, as is defined here, and says the definitions are from Oxford Languages, as are all like the Google words that you Google to find the definitions of. It says the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, firm trust. So that as a noun, an example is we had every confidence in the staff, and then it says the state of feeling certain about the truth or something. The state of feeling certain about the truth of something, I should say, and then a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. So that's confidence. Arrogance, however, is defined as the quality of being unpleasantly proud and behaving as if you are more important than or know more than other people. And then they have a whole article about it on Indeed, which is interesting. But the part that's highlighted here, which the part that I'll read, or actually I can read the whole thing because it's not that long, but it says, while confidence and arrogance may seem to be opposite forms of expression, there is often a fine line between them. Confidence is a trait that involves positively expressing your abilities, while arrogance is often associated with believing you're more intelligent and capable than those around you. And I think from Indeed that's actually a very good point, and so let's explore that. So confidence, as they define, and at least the definition that we're putting into context here, they did of course have the other definitions, which yes are important, but in the context of what we're talking about here, confidence versus arrogance, confidence is believing in yourself and your own abilities, saying, I got this, I can do this, I know how to do this, I'm able to do this, I can achieve what I want, and I believe in myself, I'm able to achieve whatever I want to do. Meanwhile, arrogance is similar, but obviously not the same. As arrogance is putting others down, making others feel inferior while raising yourself up. You raise yourself up, of course, but you put others down in the process. As indeed he kind of defined with confidence and arrogance. His confidence is building yourself up. Meanwhile, arrogance is trying to tear others down, saying that you're better than everyone and everything just because of who you are. And I think, and they did mention it is a fine line. And I think it can get a little skewed at times. Where confidence you may think is confidence, but it's actually arrogance. And having to it's important to build yourselves up, of course. It's important to believe and trust in yourselves and trust in your ability, because you are all smart, beautiful, capable people who can achieve anything that you set your mind to. But don't do it at the expense of putting someone else down, making someone else feel inferior just to build yourself up. You don't make your candle burn brighter or by dousing out someone else's flames. I believe it was actually Bernie Mac who said that. Don't put out someone else's fire to light your own. Instead, shine and shine with others, and your confidence, and not your arrogance, not you putting others down, but your confidence within yourself, you building yourself up, will inspire confidence in other people. Like, wow, that guy achieved that, or that girl achieved that, or that person achieved that, and I can achieve it too. I can do what they did. I can build myself up as well. So confidence, it's being confident in yourself, walking in yourself and in your purpose will inspire others, saying, hey, you know what? They were able to do that. Maybe I can do what I want to do as well, even if it's not the exact same thing. And they were able to do what they wanted to do. They were able to accomplish what they wanted to accomplish. Maybe I could do the same. And that's what confidence does. As arrogance, however, or you build yourself up, yes, but you make others feel inferior, saying I'm better than everyone, and everyone is inferior to me. You put others down, make them feel like crap, while building yourself up, so that you're the only one at the top, but no one else is there because you excluded everybody else. So they're put off by like, man, and like they're either put off by like, wow, this person's full of themselves, or some people will feel inferior, like, man, and they are the best. I can't measure up. But confidence, it's builds yourself up, but also builds each other up as well. So definitely know the difference and keep those in mind moving forward. But nevertheless, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments with your thoughts on this episode and what we talked about, and your reaction to any of the topics. Anyway, yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.